Hello, good day everyone. Let's continue our discussions for the chapter 2 problems. We have problem number 4. So the requirements is identify the foregoing transactions by identifying each as either one of the following, owner's investment, owner's withdrawal, income, expenses, or owner's equity, or not an owner's equity transaction. So as you can see, we have the answer already. So for the receipt of cash, receive cash for rendering service is income. That's I. Next, withdrew cash for personal expenses. That is owner's withdrawal. So that's OW. Receive cash from the owner who have been rendered service on account. That's income. Transfer personal assets to the business. That is owner's investment. That's OI. Paid service station for gasoline for the business vehicle or business service vehicle, that is an expense, letter E. In perform a service and receive a promise of payment, that is income. And then paid cash to acquire the equipment, so that is not an owner's equity transaction. So it's a transaction between assets and assets. And H, paid cash to employee for services rendered, that is expenses. Okay, so that's problem number 4. Let's have problem number 5. Classification of events indicate whether each of the following transactions is a source of asset, use of asset, exchange of assets, and exchange of claims. Okay, so we have here the answers already. For the receipts of cash, receipts of cash investment from the owner, the journal entry for that is debit to cash, credit to capital. So there's an increase in assets and increase in liability. So that is a source of asset. Next, paid cash on accounts payable. That is a decrease in cash and decrease in liability. That is use of asset. Next, collected cash from the accounts receivable, that is an increase in cash or an increase in assets and decrease in asset. So that is an exchange of assets. Letter D, made cash distributions to the owner. So this is a cash distributions to the owner. I think there's something wrong about this one now. So I don't know whose answer is this one, but if we made cash distribution to the owner, this is as if a withdrawal. So there is a decrease in cash and cash distribution. Decrease in cash and decrease in equity. Okay, so this is a use of assets. So once again, we have source of assets. Check na lang natin. Baka may nanghiram ng book. Paid cash on accounts payable, that is use of assets. Collected, exchange of assets for letter D. Cash distribution is use of assets. Okay? Bakit use of assets? Kasi it is similar to withdrawal. Although the withdrawal for this part, I think this is because of a profit, or there's an anticipation of profit or the share in the net income. Okay? So there is a cashback to the owner. So use of assets yon. What happened is, really, nabawasan yung capital and then nabawasan yung cash. Kaya use of assets. For letter E, paid cash for rent expense is use of assets. Okay? And then letter F, invested cash in time deposit is exchange of assets. What really happened is your cash becomes a deposit, no? It can be a current or non-current assets depending on the time that we deposit or structured our time deposit. Okay? Purchase land with cash, that is exchange of assets. Perform services for clients on account. So what happened here for letter H is we have an increase in assets in the form of accounts receivable, an increase in equity in the form of income. So this is source of assets. Incurred operating expenses is on account is exchange of claims. Instead of paying cash, no, inutang mo. So exchange of claims, what happened is increase in liabilities and decrease in equity. And letter J, na-double yata yung I, no? For letter J, perform services for cash is another source of assets. So that is problem number 5. Next, go on with problem number 6. The requirement is to identify each of the following unrelated events as a source, exchange of assets transactions. Some events may not be recordable under the current accounting practice. In this case, classify the events as not applicable or NA. Also, indicate the impact on the total assets. I think the impact on the total assets yung tinatanong dito for the second one. Okay, so we have activities from A to O. So we have A, B, C, D, E, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O. Okay, so let's have the following. Okay, setting up salon business with cash investment from the owner is source of assets. Tama? Tama, yun yung gagawin, no? Yes. Letter B, hired an experienced salon manager and 5 all-around salon staff. Not applicable, no? Paid rent deposit and advance rent on Lapu-Lapu salon space. So rent deposit and advances is exchange of assets. So what happened is we have prepaid rent. Okay? Hindi siya expense because these are deposits and advances. So assets pa siya. So exchange of assets yun. Receive cash proceeds of clean loan from the Bank of Philippine Islands. So this is the source of asset. This time it came from the debt, no? Debt instruments. Letter E, ilagay ko na din dito. So this is debt instrument kasi umutang siya sa bangko. Okay? Or pwedeng debt instrument or debt transactions. Ito naman, equity. Bakit equity? Kasi galing sa owners. Equity instruments or equity investments. Okay, so yan, dagdag lang natin additional info. And later, mga pala, no, hindi pa nabanggit, what is the effect on the total assets? So this one, since it's a source of assets, that's positive. This one, exchange of assets, and this, walang effect kasi nagpalitan lang. This one, source of assets na dagdagan. Okay, so that is the effect on the total assets. Total assets. Next, letter E. Finalize plans with the architect for the salon physical setup. So, not applicable. NA muna tayo dyan. Kasi plans lang yan. So, walang effect sa total assets. F, paid 50% of the renovation cost. Ayan na po, meron na tayong expenses. So, this is use of assets. What happened to your assets is nabawasan. Okay? So, lagay natin dito. Negative. Next, letter G, bought salon equipment with cash. So this is exchange of assets. Next, H, renovations completed, balance to be paid within 30 days from the actual completion. So supposedly, meron ka nang dapat bayaran na expenses pero inutang mo pa. So this is exchange of claims. Okay, so wala ring impact sa total assets. I, purchase salon, we have exchange of assets. Wala ding impact sa total assets. J, provided services for cash. So this is source of assets kasi meron tayong income. No? Meron na tayong income dito. So ano mangyari? This is positive. K, ano to? Owner withdrew cash for personal use, that is use of assets. This is in the form of withdrawals. So what happened is nabawasan din yung ating total assets. L, paid operating expenses. That's the use of assets. This is expense. And nabawasan. Next. M, bought commercial condominium near Paseo de Mayor for future 30% cash down and the balance on the loan. Okay, so ito po ay exchange of asset at the same time source of asset. Bakit? 30% will be exchange of asset kasi yung commercial condominium, no, becomes your building, pwede. Tapos 30% nun ay paid by cash. 70% of the transaction will be Source of asset kasi, yan ay debt instruments, no? Nag-loan tayo sa bangko. So meron tayong loan payable or notes payable. Okay, so in overall effect nito ay syempre madadagdagan yung total assets by 70%. Yeah, exchange of assets kasi isa. Next, letter N, receive cash for services that have been performed. Okay, for services that have been performed. Okay, so this is source of asset. Okay. That have been performed, or hindi niya sinabing that had been billed before, no? Kapag billed, exchange of assets yun kasi may collections tayo ng accounts receivable. But this time, you receive cash for services performed, so source of assets, madadagdagan yung total assets natin. Okay. And lastly, letter O, paid part of the clean loan, meron tayong use of assets. Mababawasan yung total assets natin ng cash. Okay, so that's problem number 6. Problem number 7, it's good. Okay. Okay, for transaction 1, organize. Okay, so check natin kung pwede tayo maglagay ng peso sign. Okay, that's good. Okay, so what happened first? Organize a repair shop and deposited 500,000 cash in the bank for the use of the business. So we have 500,000 cash and corpus capital 500,000. So that is source of assets. So that's number 1. Number 2, what happened on number 2? Purchase 20,000 of supplies on account. So this one increases by 20,000. Also your accounts payable by 20,000. After that, we need to get the balance. That's why we're here. Okay, so pwede natin i-shift yan, tapos out equal sign. That's it. Okay, K3, K4. Okay. Next, number 3, purchase. So this is the balance. Number 3, purchase land for future repair site. Where 40,000 for cash. So this is minus 140,000. And increase tayo ng 140,000 for the land. After that, get the balance. Okay. And then, oops. Mali siya. Okay. So this is 360. Ayan. So dapat balance pa rin yung ating assets and liabilities equity. Check na lang natin later. Number 4, paid 18,000 to the creditor. So this is minus 18,000 and minus 18,000 for the liability. Okay, so this is the balance once again. Get the balance again. Pero ang totoo niya, di na natin kinukuha. Pero that's the problem. Sundin na lang natin. So out equals sign. We have 342. Okay, next, number 5. Withdrew 25,000 pesos for personal use. This is minus 25, sorry. Number 5 din. Minus 25,000. And then for the capital, minus 25,000. Dinerecho ko na sa capital simply because the withdrawal will, eventually be deducted sa capital at the end of the accounting period. Okay. Sinusunod lang natin ito based on the problem given. Okay, so this is the balance. All you need to do is to check kung walang shadow. This is 477, 477. Still balance pa din. 6. Paid 28,000 for site and equipment rent for the month. Site and equipment rent for the month. Okay, so may binayaran tayo minus 28,000. And this is also deducted here as an expense. Okay, so ito, deducted siya because withdrawals po siya. Ito naman, deducted siya because it is an expense. Okay. So, kinakategorize din natin yung mga transactions natin that is being charged to the capital. Okay, so balance na para pare-parehas. Okay. Next, oops, sorry. Sobrang. Next is number 7. During the month, 10,000 expenses were incurred on account by the business. So, 7 on account daw siya. So, anong gagawin natin? Liabilities tayo. Magkano? 10,000. And this one is minus 10,000. Bakit? Kasi yan ay expenses. Okay. From there, get the balance. Oops, hindi yung kasama lahat. Sorry about that. May lamok kasi. Number 8, during the month, Corpus invested another 100,000 personal funds in the business. Nagdagdag siya. So, plus 100,000 dito. And 100,000 dito. Ano to? This is additional investment. Okay, so sorry about this. Investment. Then get the balance. Number 9, receive 5,000 cash for a service call. Okay, so my receive. Okay, so 5,000 service call. So this is income or revenue to be exact. This is for number 9. Then the balance. Ang daming balance, no? Yeah. Multiples na yun tayo. 394. And number 10, last, Corpus, use 6,000 worth of supplies. So what will happen is, bawasan natin yung supplies na 10,000 ba yun? Yeah, 6,000. Okay, and then this one will be deducted by 6,000, then supplies expense. It's a way of expense. And then let's see the balance. Since final na to, we can have it as whole. Equal. Ay, no. Not that one. Pasaway to minsan. Okay, from there, we'll have the balance of the assets, liabilities, and equity. Okay, ito muna, assets. Ito naman, liabilities and equity. Check natin kung balance. Yes, 548,000 is equal to 548,000. So, tama yung ginawa natin. So, this is problem number 7. Save ko lang. Next, na problem number 8. Almost the same. Kaya lang sabi niya, describe each of the above transactions. So, pwede naman. Check natin. So, initially, we have a cash increase and akulkala increase. So, inam na natin yan. That is initial investment. Next, we have 45,000 cash. Ano ba ba yan? If this transaction represents a during the month of what was the amount of profit or loss before depreciation. Check lang natin. May one during the enter na. No withdrawals. Okay, so walang withdrawals na nangyari. Okay, check natin. 45,000 na cash and office equipment. So purchase of equipment for cash. Number 3, 30,000 office equipment and accounts payable. So still purchase of equipment this time for on account na 10,000 and the balance by issuing notes, promissory notes, yung 20,000. Yan. Next, number 3, number 4 rather, 18,000 accounts receivable and Alcala Capital. Sabi niyo walang withdrawal. So this one is revenue. No? Okay. Performance of service. Ano ba siya? Student assistant. No? Tutorial. Okay. So, yan. Performance of the tutorial on account. Kasi dito, ano siya, 18,000 accounts receivable. So, on account yan. Number 5, 5,000, that is expenses paid. So, these are expenses paid by cash. Okay. 6, 7,000 increase. So, still, performance naman ng services for cash. Okay. For cash naman to. Okay. Cash basis naman to. Okay. 7, 10,000 payment of liabilities. Madali lang, no? 8, 15, and collections of accounts receivable. And number 9, 7,000. Since walang withdrawal, ano daw yan? Expenses pa rin yan. Paid by cash. Okay? So, what is the amount of profit or loss before the depreciation? So, all we need to do is to look at yung mga nasa capital natin aside from additional investment dun sa kasi wala siyang additional investment, no? Sinabi. Yeah, no withdrawals during the month. So, we assume that there are also no additional investment during the month. Okay? Yun na rin yung assumptions natin. Dapat kasi sinabi niya dito, di ba? Okay, so lahat ng positive, we have positive 18,000 minus 5,000 plus 7,000 minus 7,000. So then net profit is 13,000. Ito yung sagot for number 2. Next, number 9. Okay, ano naman to? Describe each of the above transactions. Same lang, no? Same lang pala. Sige, sagutan na natin. 1 to 9 lang naman. Okay. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Kasi gusto kong matapos kagad to. Pero check natin. Okay? Problem number 9. So we have 7,000. Okay, ano yan? Collections of accounts receivable. Okay na yan. Next, number 2, 5,000 and purchase of supplies for cash. Next, number 3, office equipment 25. Okay, purchase of office equipment on account. On account. Next, number 4, 24,500 and capital. Ayan, performance of service. Of service on account. Okay. Number 5, 16,000 and what could possibly be the reason? Well, these are expenses received but not yet, okay, paid. Okay, pwedeng ganun. Received but not yet paid. Okay. Or expenses or bill received, no, but not yet paid. Ayan, basta yan, utang to be paid next month. Something. Okay, number 6, 6.5 and accounts payable, payment of liabilities. 7, supplies 3.7 and purchase of supplies on account naman to. On account, utang naman yan. Number 8, 2.5 and expenses paid. Okay, expenses paid for cash. And lastly, no, the last transaction is the only transaction affecting the capital account that does not affect the profit. Anong ibig sabihin nun? Withdrawal. Okay, so number 9 is the personal withdrawal. Okay, yun na. So that's number 9. So what was the change in cash account for the month and in Galang capital? Well, the change or the net change, all you need to do is get the following. You have 7,000 minus 5,000 minus 6,500 minus 2,500 minus 5,000. That's it. Negative 12,000. So there is a decrease of 12,000 in cash And for the capital, di-get lang natin, we have 24,500 minus 16 minus 25, yeah, minus 5,000. Okay, there is an increase of 1,000. So those are the answers for problem number 9. Okay, next, problem number 10. I'm not going to use the additional accounts here kasi this is good for the journal entries na lang. If we're going to have the additional accounts to be used, baka ang haba na nung ano natin, ang mahaba na yung activity natin. Okay? Itong financial worksheet natin. So the effects will be represented, or ayan, if we follow the problem, no, the effects will be under the capital. Okay? So Nelson Dagata formed the Liceo signages on October 1, 2026, deposited 250,000 GE Money Bank under the name of the business entity, and during the month of October 2026, the following transactions occurred. So another thing, no, is isa sa mga titingnan ninyo yung ating beginning. Okay? Kasi may kwento yan dito. So, baka makalimutan ninyo na meron pala siyang initial deposit na 250,000. Okay? So, this one is initial deposit. Lagyan ko na lang siya ng title dito sa gilid. So, that's initial deposit. Next, October. October is, October, yeah, 10. October 2, 2026, acquired the service vehicle in the amount of 195,000 in account. So, increase dito, 195,000, and accounts payable, 195,000. Okay. Next. 3. Hindi pala siya pwede. 10/3/2026. Ano nangyari ng 3? Acquired supplies for cash, 57,000. So, minus 57,000 to. Increase tayo ng 57,000 dito. Next, 10/09. 2026. Receive 87,500 for signage painted. Okay, so 87,500. Ito po, 87,500 as income. Okay, or revenue. Pero mas maganda yung income. Income encompasses both revenue and gain. So, revenue dapat. Pero income na nilagay ko. Next, 10/10. 2026. Okay, paid months rent, 25,000. So, this is minus 25,000. And minus 25,000. Nabawasan siya kasi meron tayong rent expense. Okay. Next, 10/11. Painted signs for Cagayan Mobile on account, 170,000. So, revenue. Okay. 170,000. Cash, 170,000. Oops, tama. May napansin kayo. Hindi siya cash kasi on account. Tatanggalin mo yan dito. Lipat mo siya sa accounts receivable. So, these are income or service income on account. Okay, on account siya. Next, 10/12. Paid 55,000 on account from October 2. Okay, yung utang natin. Nag-partial payment siya. So, for the partial payment, we have 55,000 na cash mababawasan and accounts payable minus 55,000. Next, 10/16. Withdrew 25,000 for personal use. This is minus 25,000. This is minus 25,000. This should have been naganta withdrawals. Okay, this is withdrawals account. Kaya lang nilagay na natin sa capital lahat para di mahaba yung financial worksheet. 10/23. Collected 35,000 from Cagayan Mobile. Okay, so collected, ibig sabihin yan yung nung 11 na 170. So, meron tayong collections of accounts receivable, partial collections of 35,000. Next, 10/27. Paid salaries for the month, 57,000. So minus 57,000 minus 57,000 dito. That is in the form of salaries expense. Okay, next. 1030. Paid buy and tell for 7.5 for the month. So minus 7.5 dito and minus 7.5. This is communication expense. Ano bang ginamit? Communication or utilities expense or telephone expense pwede. Okay. Telephone expense minus 7,500 and paid a bill from AdAsia for advertising. So this one should be 10/30/2026. Bakit hindi niya kinuha yan? And this 10/31/2026. So bayad minus 5.5 and minus 5.5 to. Ano to? Advertising expense. Advertising expenses. Or expense. Ayan na. So, I think that's it. No? I-check na lang natin kung tama yung mga balances natin or balances natin. Balances. Okay, let's see. Here hanggang dito. 140,500. Hanggang dito. Okay, and then check the summary. The sum of all the assets. And this one. 140 plus 387,500. Sana tama. Yes, tumama tayo. Equal sila. So, ibig sabihin, tama yung ginawa natin. So, that is problem number 10. Next, problem number 11. Okay, almost the same. Kailang lakihan ko ng konti. Ito makita. So, hindi natin siyang peso sign. Okay, Stephanie Calamba, we have the following transactions using worksheets. Okay, Stephanie Calamba is the owner of Calambas Repairs. On January 1, so meron tayong balance ng January 1. So, i-move natin to. 2027. Okay, so magkakaroon muna tayo ng initial transactions. There were 25,000 cash, 4,000 accounts receivable, 5,000 supplies, 60,000 equipment, accounts payable of 9,000, and Calamba capital of 85,000. Okay, so before you proceed, always check kung balansyado ba. So 94,000 ang total ng liabilities and equity. The assets is also 94,000. So by all means, balance siya. Okay, from there, I would like to put it here para makita natin, sabay natin masagutan. Okay, for letter A, pay 3,000 of the outstanding accounts payable. So this is minus 3,000. Accounts payable minus 3,000. And next, letter B, receive 1,000 on account. Part payment from receive 1,000 on account. Okay, so part payment. So ibig sabihin may collections tayo. 1,000. This is minus 1,000. Next, collections po yan. C, purchase 2,500 worth of supplies on account, on credit. So, ano to? Purchase 2,500 worth of supplies on account, on credit. Sorry. Medyo nag-buffer ako doon. 2,500 and 2,500. Okay. Check ko lang. Yes, gumagana pa. Nagre-record? Yes, nagre-record. Okay. Sorry for the patalastas. Letter D. Return a defective piece of equipment that was purchased last month. Ito dapat yung maganda, no? Sinabi niya, no? Sinabi niya dapat kung kailan. And receive a cash refund of 12,000. So this one is 12,000 and receive a defective piece that was purchased na. Nag-return tayo. Okay. So bawasan natin equipment. Minus 12,000. Pero bihira yan, ha? Bihira yung ganyan. Letter E. Borrow 10,000 from a supplier to be repaid, no? In 30 days. Okay, so natagdagan yung 10,000. Bakit kailangan niya ng pera? And 10,000 dito. F, paid creditors, 2,000. On account, partial payment din. So, minus 2,000 dito. Okay, pagkakaiba lang, ito po ay liabilities yung partial payment. G, purchase equipment for 10,000, giving 2,000 cash and promising to pay the balance in 60 days. So, minus 2,000 dito. Equipment plus 10,000. Tapos, 8,000 na lang po dito. Okay. Next, H, bought supplies, 1,650, paying cash. And lastly, receive 2,500 check from the customers on account. So, mayroon tayong collections. Okay. So, check natin kung tama ba yung mga transactions natin. First, get the total balance. Sana balance tayo. Kung hindi, lagot. Okay, check natin. Sum of all the assets. And sum of the equipment, liabilities and, liabilities and equity. We have 109,500. Tama tayo. Wala tayong errors. Okay, that's good. Next, save natin. Problem number 12. Medyo bumabagal yata tayo. Record the transactions in the columnar form, right plus minus sign. Show the balance after each transactions. To be sure the equation remains in balance. I think ganito na lang. I don't know kung parehas kayo ng ginawa. Pero I think ganito siya. Okay, so meron tayong Modesto Capital and the following. Allow me to include the height of 60. And let's have, ano ba maganda? Wrap text. Saan yung wrap text ko pala dito? Ano na yung wrap text? Ito ba yun? Yeah. Yan, para makita natin. Tama. Yan nga yung wrap text. Oops, sobra. Okay. So those are the following. Okay, so we have Modesto self-storage accounts and these are the accounts. Okay, syempre ang expenses is minus. Okay, so let's have the transactions hanggang letter M. So we have A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N. Hanggang N. Okay, so check natin. Deposited 120,000 in the name of the business. So meron tayong increase in cash, 120. And Modesto Capital, 120,000. Okay. Next, letter B. Bought office equipment on account from FINMA Corporation, 31,000. Okay, so meron tayong office equipment, 31,000. And on account, accounts payable. Okay, next. Letter C. Paid rent for the month, 24,000. So minus 24,000 dito. And I would like to present the expenses as deduction. So minus 24,000 din dito. Next, letter D, bought supplies for cash, 4,500 minus 4,500 dito. And supplies, do we have supplies? Oh, ano, wala siyang supplies. Lagay natin. Singit tayo dito ng supplies. Oo, wag ka mag-alala. Pati ako ay na-supplies. So, 4,500. Sana wala nang dadagdag na accounts. Letter E, paid salaries. So, this is minus 9,800. And this is also minus 9,800 as salaries expense. F, receive cash for storage services. So, 36,000 and 36,000 storage revenue. G, receive and paid utility to 520. So, minus 2,520. And utilities expense minus 2,520. All right. H, paid Errol Meres graphics for advertising, 4,280. The bill was not previously recorded. Okay, so as if, ano lang siya, kaka-receive and paid lang natin ang bill. So this is minus 4,280. And this is also minus 4,280. Okay. H, I. Paid 1 year Liability, insurance policy, 8,350. So this is prepaid insurance. Next, J. Billed customers for storage services, 33,700. So this is billed. So accounts receivable yan. 33,700 and 33,700 for the revenue. K. Receive cash for storage services, 23,000. This is also 23,000. Letter L. Paid salaries, 9,900. M. Paid Pinma Corporation, 11,000 as part of the part payment on the office equipment bought in transaction. B. Okay, so bumili ka, accounts payable. So babayaran mo na partial payment. Minus 11,000. So minus 11,000 din ang accounts payable mo. Okay? And letter N, Modesto withdraw for personal use. Minus 12,000 dito. And diretso na natin sa capital, minus 12,000. That is withdrawal. Okay, let's see kung balansyado yung mga transactions natin. Okay, let's see. Ayan, kinakabahan ako. Sana balansyado siya. Okay, so let's have the sum of all. Okay, and then for the liabilities and equity, okay, ito na. 170,200. Ibig sabihin, tama tayo. Hindi tayo mali. So that is problem number 12. Okay na tayo sa 12. 13 na. Konti na lang. Okay, for number 13, it's a transaction analysis. Gusto ko sana i-journal entry na lang to. Kaya lang, hindi. Kailangan sundin ko kung ano yung requirement. So, sige. So, for letter A, receive 260,000 cash from the client for services rendered. So, we have accounts affected. We have cash and service revenue. Parang lang journal entry. No, this is asset. This is income account. Okay, so mag-increase, yes. This is increase. Okay, this one will also increase. And then we have debit. Ayan, tapos ito, credit. Yan lang. Di nag-journal entry na lang sana tayo. No? Pero, sige, gawin natin. Letter B, paid 480,000 of salaries to employees. The accounts affected are salaries, expense, and cash. This is asset. This is expense account. This is increase. Sorry. This is decrease. This is debit. Actually, debit credit lang din pala lahat. Kasi ito credit. Dapat kinapi-paste ko na lang. Next, letter C. Letter C, collected 120,000 from the clients on account. So, meron tayong collections. You have debit to cash, credit to accounts receivable. Dapat pala, no? Journal entry na lang. Pero, again, sundin natin yung problem. So, still, debit credit to. Okay, so this is asset. This is asset. So, anong nangyari? Increase, decrease din. Okay. Letter D. The owner, Virginia Ruben, withdrew cash for personal use. We have Virginia withdrawals or drawings. No? Tapos credit to cash. So this is, ano to? Equity. Pero contra equity account. Okay. Pero better withdrawal account na lang. So withdrawal account. And this is asset. Okay, so ano nangyari? Increase and decrease din to. And syempre, debit credit parehas lang. Letter E. Letter E, purchase 140,000 of office supplies on account. So we have supplies and accounts payable. Okay. So this is asset. This is the liability account. And both increase. Both increase. And syempre, parehas to. Debit, credit. Next, letter F. What happened? Billed clients for 180,000. Services rendered. Billed siya, no? So we have accounts, receivable, and then we have service, revenue na account. So we have asset, and this is income account. So what happened? Increase. Parehas na nag-increase, and parehas na debit, credit. Okay. Letter G, paid 100,000 suppliers on account. Debit to accounts payable. Okay, tas credit to cash. So this is a liability, and this is asset. So this one decrease, and this one also decrease. So ang gagawin lang din, debit, credit. Okay, that's it. Sagutan na natin yung problem number 13. Next, problem 14. Minibilisan ko kasi baka hindi nyo na ito panoorin kapag sobrang haba na. Okay, sabi niyo, record the following in a financial transaction worksheet. So, naka-prepare na to. Gawin ko na lang peso sign. Yeah. Identify revenue expense or withdrawal. Same lang. Okay, so we have hanggang M. So, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M. Okay, check na natin. Invested cash, 60,000. We have debit to cash, 60,000. Credit to Aguilar Capital, 60,000. That is in the form of initial investment. Excuse me. Next, bought service vehicle from CDO, 112,500, paying 22,500 in cash, and remainder in 30 days. So 112,000. Ano to? Service equipment. Okay, so 90,000 yung net effect. Tama ba? 90,000. I think 90,000. Check ko nga. Yeah, 90,000. Okay. Letter C, bought spray equipment on account, 18,000. So, this is 18,000 plus 18,000 dito. Next, letter D, paid rent for the month, 5,600. So, minus 5,600 dito, minus 5,600 dito. So, this is in the form of expenses. Next, letter E, paid cash for insurance on for the year, 5,760. So, minus 5,760. Tapos, prepaid insurance yan kasi for the year yan, 5,760. Letter F, paid or received cash for spray services done on the building, 21,750. 21,750 cash. And capital also increased by 21,750 in the form of income or let's say revenue. Yun yung proper. G, bought supplies for cash, 5,730. Minus 5,730. Increase dito ng 5,730. Next, H. H, bill customers on account for services performed, 4,440. So, accounts receivable yan. Tapos ito, 4,440. Revenue. And then, letter I, paid utilities, 960. Minus 960. Ano to? Expenses. Next, J, receive bill for gasoline use for the service vehicle, Bill lang yan, so hindi pa nabayaran. So, utang yan. Okay, 3,270. And this is minus 3,270. Expenses. Okay, receipts from cash customers, 16,420. So, madadagdagan to ng 16,420 in the form of revenue. L. Aguilar withdrew cash for personal use, 10,500. This one is minus 10,500. Okay, so ano to? Withdrawal. And lastly, paid salaries, 20,400 minus 20,400. This is minus 20,400. Ano yan? That is also expense. Okay, let's check kung tama tayo. Sana tama. Sana tama lahat. Let's see. Okay. I think mali yung may sulat ko. Okay. Okay, that's correct. And let's see the total assets are 173,150. Liabilities and equity 173,150. Tama na naman po tayo. Wala tayong error. That is the answer for problem 14. Next, down to the last two. Okay, there is a problem because we need to, okay, record the following using the account. Ayan, so we have cash, accounts receivable, office furniture, equipment, accounts payable, TRIA capital, TRIA withdrawals, consulting revenue, salaries expense, rent expense, utilities expense, and miscellaneous expense. Okay, so there are a lot of things. Pero madali na lang yan. Let's start with, okay, the following. So, pwede kong i-classify na lang siguro dito sa baba. Okay, so this one should be TRIA capital. Check na lang natin. As we go along now. Invested 150,000 cash in the name of the business to start. So this is 150,000. Looks like, and this is letter A. And this is 150,000. This is also letter A. Next, we have paid 7,500 for 1 month's rent. Meron ba tayong rent expense dyan? Yes. So, copy ko na lang to. And I think we can have another copy for withdrawals to. Using ko na lang muna. Hindi ko na ginawa kanina eh. Sorry. Okay, so withdrawals na lang. Okay. Tapos, yung mga expenses natin, I think we can have it sa baba. Kasi mag-isa lang naman yung mga yun. So, the first expense is the rent expense. Okay. For the 1 month na kasi, ano, so 7.5, debit 7.5 for letter B, and credit to cash 7.5, letter B. Okay. Next, C, bought office furniture for 26,000 cash. I think pwede ko na rin copy to dito and have it here. Office equipment. Mag-isa niya lang naman. That is 26,000. That is for letter C. This is 26,000, letter C. Okay, next. D, perform services for 10,500 in cash. So ito yung medyo mahaba. Medyo mahaba lang. Not totally mahaba. So, I think dito siya dapat. Sobrahin natin yan. Service. Consulting revenue. Okay, don't worry. Malapit na tayo matapos. So, ano gina? Perform services for letter D. 10,500 cash. Okay? 10,500. Next po, E, perform services, 12,750. for letter E. So, anong gagawin na lang natin dyan? I think we can have another here. Marin natin yan. This is accounts receivable. Or sa baba na lang. Kasi alam ko konti lang din yung transactions nila. Okay, so, accounts receivable natin is 12,000 debit, 750. Okay, next. F bought a desktop. Desktop ba? Computer, 55,000, 50% payment, and the balance in 30 days. Desktop. So, office equipment na lang siya. Ba? Office furniture and office equipment. Sorry. So, this one should be office. Lipat ko na lang po dito. Okay, so this one should be office furniture. Sorry, hindi ko nakita kanina. Okay, so, yung office equipment natin, nadagdagan, 55,000. Ayan. Yung 55,000 na yan, 50% down. So, 55,000 times 0.5. That's 27,500. Transaction letter, F. And the balance is on payable. So, ilagay ko na to. Copy ko na lang to. So, gawin ko tong accounts payable. So, brain ko to. Kasi dito po yung 27,000. Sorry. 500. Letter F. Okay, next. G, malapit na. Acquired personal copier for 39,500 on credit. Paid 9,500. Okay, so ibig sabihin 30,000. So, nadagdagan ulit yung office equipment natin. I think sa equipment siya dapat ilagay. 39,500. For this is letter G. Tapos yung payable natin is 30,000. And 9,500 dito. Okay? Next. Receive 7,000 on from the client. So, plus 7,000 dito. H yun, no? H. Daming transactions. 7,000. So, mababawasan yung accounts receivable natin ng 7,000. So, H. I. Bought additional office chair. So, office furniture natin siya ilalagay. 8,000 on credit. Tapos, accounts payable, madadagan ng 8,000 on credit. Okay, next. Ano pa? Issued a check. 32,500. So, cash yun. It's for letter J. For salaries, payment of salaries. So, meron tayong additional. Copy na lang natin to. Lagay natin dito. This is for letter J. This is for salaries expense. Magkano yung salaries expense? 32,500. Okay? Next po, perform services, 10,000 to 50 for cash. 10,000 to 50 for cash. That is letter K. 10,000 to 50. Okay. Next, L. Perform services on credit, 11,500. So, accounts receivable, nagdagan yan. Yeah. Tapos, 11,500. Okay. M. Collected 6,000 on accounts receivable. 6,000 cash, nadagdagan. This is for M. Accounts receivable, nabawasan na 6,000. Yeah. For letter M. Next, for letter N. Issue the check 4,000 for partial payment of amount owed for. Okay. So, minus 4,000. So, meron tayo dito. N. And accounts payable, bawasan natin ng 4,000. Letter N. Next. O paid 2,250 for ayan. So, nabayaran natin ng cash yan, ha? Telephone bill. 2,000. Ano ito? 2,250. Ano 2,250? Okay, so ano yung gagawin natin? Utilities expense. Copy ko na lang ito. Yung lagay natin dito sa baba. Okay, utilities expense. Okay, magkano yung utilities? 2,250. That is for letter O. Next, P, electricity. I think pwede din siya sa utilities expense. Kasi yung ibang ginawa, ano miscellaneous. I think it's proper na part sila ng utilities expense. Kasi utilities naman talaga yun. Along with the water. Yan. So, 2,500 paid, no? 2,500 for letter P. And kung ano ka dito, miscellaneous, so sige, tanggapin natin. Pero part dapat yan ng utilities expense. So this is minus 2,500. Letter P, yan. And withdrew cash for personal use, it's Q, 10,000. Okay, Q. And meron tayong 3 withdrawals, debit na 10,000. So those are letter Q. So those are the balances or the recordings, no? Yung balances, I think kayo nang gumawa, no? Pagawa ko na lang sa inyo, no? Kasi limited na yung time ko dito. Okay? Pakigawa yung balances, tapos gawa ka ng trial balance. Okay? So, yung requirement 2, ikaw nang bahala. Problem 16, last na. Para tingnan natin kung maabot natin siya. Sabi niya, find the 6 errors were made in recording the transactions and state how they should have been recorded. Okay, check natin kung kaya pa within 5 minutes. I think kaya naman. Okay, so let's see. Letter A. Christopher Abilendi, invested 240,000. So there's an increase in cash, increase in Abilendi capital. So that's okay. Next, letter B, bought 2 used delivery vans from van lot for 200,000, paid 50,000 as down payment, increase in delivery equipment, that's good, 200, decrease in cash, 50, and increase in accounts payable, 150. That's good. Next, letter C, receive 25,000 in cash for delivery services. We have debit to cash, credit to delivery revenue, so tama pa rin yan. Next, letter D, receive bill from Bicol for advertising, 3,500, debit to receive bill. Advertising expense, ayun. So, nakita na natin yung isa, letter D. So, it should be debit to advertising expense. And anong credit natin? Instead of cash, dapat accounts payable tayo. Okay, it should have been accounts payable for letter D. Okay, so magkano? 3,500. Ayan dapat. Next, 6 daw yan. So, may 5 pa. Let's see. E, build Naga surgical supplies for delivery services provided. We have increase in accounts receivable and increased in delivery revenues. That's correct. Next, F, receive and paid telephone bill, 1,000. Decrease in cash, decrease in. Oh, there's something wrong, no? Decrease in telephone expense. So, letter F, mali siya. It should have been increase in telephone expense. Kasi debit siya eh. Debit to telephone expense, credit to cash. Okay, so that's the second one. Magkano na yan? 1,000. Next, G, Abilindi, invested in his business of office equipment having a fair market value of 9,600. So, increase in office equipment, decrease in cash. Oh, ito, another wrong. So, dapat debit to office equipment, madadagdagan, and credit to Abilindi Capital. Abilindi Capital. Kasi additional investment po ito. Okay? So, dapat hindi mababawasan yung cash niya. 9,600. Next, H. Receive and paid bill for gas and oil, 1,500. Decrease cash and increase in maintenance expense. That's good. Next, I. Paid 3,500 to Bicol News to pay account in full. Okay, increase advertising expense and increase in cash. Oh, so another problem ito kasi na-bill na siya last time, no? Na-bill siya nung nasaan na yung bill niya? Kailan siya na-bill? Ban a lot. Ito, letter D. Okay? So, dapat na deal na siya dito, letter D. So, ang gagawin mo na lang is debit to accounts payable, credit to cash. Kasi magbabayad ka lang ng utang mo. Okay? So, yan na yung dapat na ginawa nung letter I. So, both no transactions nagkamali, nagbigay siya ng error. Meron siya na error. J. Receive 29,000 cash for delivery services performed. Increase in cash, increase in delivery revenue. That's correct. Bakit ko pala sinulat yan? K. Abilindi withdrew 11,000 for personal use. Decrease in cash, increase in salaries expense. Okay. Ito na, letter K. It should have been Abilindi, debit, withdrawals or drawings, credit to cash. Okay, so withdrawal siya, hindi siya salaries, expense. Okay, so magkano yun? Imagine mo, sinahuran niya yung sarili niya. No? 11,000. Next, L. Tama, L. Receive 4,000 from Naga Supplies to apply on the account. Increase in cash, increase in delivery revenue. And this is the last problem na may mali. Kasi na-bill na yan, no? Nung letter E pa lang. Okay, so it should have been debit to cash, credit to accounts, receivable. Okay, kasi collections na po yan ng previously billed. So magkano siya? 4,000 pesos. Okay, and letter M, check natin. Paid salaries for part-time employees, 8,000. Increase in salaries expense and decrease in cash is correct. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So these are the 6 errors and the correct entries that should have been made. Okay, so yun lang guys. Thank you so much. No? Aral mabuti and please pakigawa yung problem 15. Okay, thank you.